Good evening, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. How are you? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all safe. No, I was just leaving work now. It's hump day. What are you doing? As I said, I was just leaving work. It is 7:30 in the evening. Nobody has to work hard to pay for all this motovlogging malarkey because it's not giving me any money. But it's Wednesday, so happy hump day and happy hump day Himalayan. I may be working late, but at least I get to ride home in a motorcycle on my Himalayan, so that makes everything a little bit better. But I was just catching the news headlines at work. They have the screens. I don't normally watch the news because it's just so freaking depressing. I don't need any more of that negative stuff in my life. But I saw some news that the government's going to allow drivers in self-driving cars to be sat there watching videos while the car drives. Thank you. Well, the car drives, and I'm not too sure about that. On the one hand, with the standards of driving that I've experienced, maybe having the computer do it is not such a bad idea. I mean, you see inattentive drivers all the time. They're not the majority, I will say this, that they are a very annoying minority, so you do get to notice them because obviously you remember the ones that put you in danger and the ones that are absolute idiots. You don't tend to remember all of the ones that were nice to you and made way and saw you and stopped for you and all that stuff, right? Although I will agree and admit that driving standards seem to have gotten a lot worse. The bad drivers seem to be much more frequent, let's put it that way. Don't run the red light, mate. Thank you. As you may have seen just now. What the hell was that? Just drivers, bicycles, everybody just seems to not have a real care in the world anymore. So I'm not sure that, you know, having drivers be responsible is necessarily the better thing, because as I said, they're not necessarily very good anymore. So maybe the computer will do a better job. On the flip side of that argument, my background is in technology. My degree is in computer science. I have worked with computers, with technology, admittedly not necessarily in AI or self-driving or any of those systems. I'm much more of a City of London finance markets professional, but I do know computer systems. I do know automated computer systems and software, and in my experience they all have bugs, and the more complex they are and the more advanced they are, the more bugs they're likely to have. And self-driving cars would seem to me to be particularly complex pieces of automation, and so they're not necessarily, I don't think that I want to, you know, trust them entirely with my safety, and I'd like to have some kind of a human override and oversight. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think I would prefer the combination of the car being automated and helping the driver with some assistance, and the driver also being more responsible and being more in charge of the vehicle, so that, you know, it's belt and braces, if you like. I mean, how would an automated car driving have dealt with the cyclists just now, do you think? I mean, I don't know. It could have been fine. How are you doing, alright? It seems like they're having fun. Anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm very ambivalent about this. I mean, who's the liability going to be with if an accident happens? Who's going to be insured? The driver, but he's not paying any attention. Is it going to be the car manufacturer? I doubt that they'd go for that and assume all that liability. Yeah, okay. Which way are you going, buddy? Oh, look at that glorious sky, sunshine, the beautiful skyline of South London over there, the city up there. As I said, happy Hump Day Himalayan. Just makes life feel wonderful. This is much better than being in the tube carriage. That's not so nice. Oh, that's not so nice either. Let's go this way. Slowly. Just giving up on the bicycle, we're taking a taxi. Great. I do love London cabbies. I think they are generally very good drivers. There is a small vocal minority that seem to be absolute idiots, but you get that in every walk of life. No profession, community, ethnicity or nationality is immune from idiots or from nice people in that. You know, on the same, it's the flip side of the same coin, really, isn't it? That's why I avoid generalizing these days. I think, you know, the vast majority of people in general are nice. You do get a minority who are idiots. So, in whatever professional walk of life, you're gonna get good human beings and bad human beings. Oh boy, that seems very snarled up. Yeah, I think we'll avoid the tunnel. That tunnel looks, yeah, not good. No bueno. So I guess at least with an automated car, you may get some sort of consistency. They've gone through some sort of testing. They're not going to be drunk. They're not going to be unexpectedly unaware. But you also don't know how much testing they've done for things like cyclists weaving in and out, motorcycles filtering through traffic, and other sort of unexpected conditions. Off you go, mate. There you go. as I said, at least the self-driving cars are going to be consistent, whereas the drivers, you never know if they're drunk, distracted, angry, tired, distracted. They may be watching a video already as it is anyway. I mean, I've seen scooter riders, delivery riders, watching videos or listening to podcasts on their scooters, which I think is absolutely insane. Check out this guy, he was on WhatsApp as he was riding his scooter. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a very clever strategy. Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, on the one hand I don't trust the computer systems, on the other hand they're at least more systematic and potentially predictable than car drivers. So I'm ambivalent about the whole thing. What do you guys think? I'd like to know. Any opinions on the whole self-driving cars, self-balancing motorcycles? What's your opinion on that? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to know. Love to hear your comments. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. Follow me on the other social medias, Insta Spam, Twitter, Facebook. I'm on all of them for my sins. Anyway, happy hump day, and I hope to catch you in the next one. But for now, it's ciao, noob out.